My name's Stella Mozgawa and I play drums for the band Warpaint. In terms of choosing the drums, I remember this boy in primary school who was kind of the school drummer, and he never let me sit at the drum kit. And so as soon as I got to high school, which was the following year, it was kind of like that. If someone tells you that you can't do something, you want to do it a million times more. My parents weren't too keen on the idea of me choosing the drums after piano and guitar and bass, and they made me prove to them that I really wanted to do it. So I took lessons, and I would kind of set up a little drum kit on the couch with different pillows, and I'd have these really big sticks, and just kind of learnt how to play to records. Was just desperate to learn how to play like Hanson songs. And that was like my first drumming inspiration, because I saw this kid who was my age playing the drums in this band, and I just thought, well, I can do that as well. When my dad bought me the drum kit, it felt like that was I got the parental approval. The feeling I get when I play the drums is, I feel like more and more these days it feels like a sensual and a meditative experience for me, whereas before, when I was growing up and learning how to play, it felt a lot more cerebral to me. So now I've let go of that a lot, and it's more about the feeling and emoting through this instrument, as opposed to it just being this purely physical experience or mental experience. There's this adolescent magic to the first few times that you record music in a studio, and you go home and you kind of listen to it, and it blows your mind. You're like, I don't remember doing that. I don't remember operating that like in that way. And then when you hear it on the playback, it's a completely different beast. And I remember the song Biggie. We played it in the room, and it just felt like this weird kind of seance, pseudo-seance, and everyone was kind of in a weird trance, and then we went up to the control room and listened back to it. I was so blown away that we were even capable of doing that. Not that it's the most miraculous song in the world, it was that little slice of magic that when you get it, you want to just hang on to it forever, you know? And I like kind of doing loopy stuff. Loopy as in loop-like, not zany. It's definitely different playing in front of a crowd as opposed to being in the studio. You're getting a very immediate reaction from people, and you can look into their eyes and you can see if they're bored. I think there's part of me that is eager to please, and there's a lot going on in my head when I'm playing in terms of, oh wow, I've got to really step it up to make this moment special, because the last thing that you want to do is invite mediocrity into some innocent person's life. I mean, there's definitely moments of doubt where you just think, what am I doing? Am I still a child? Am I just trapped in this teenage fantasy of playing music and touring in a band, and all these visions that I had when I was playing in my room, closing my eyes and being in front of a group of people, or just weird things like, oh, I want to play Conan one day, you know, I want to play Later with Jules, and then you're in that experience and you just think, is it all just a fantasy? Thankfully, we're a generation where we can kind of do whatever we please, so we might as well do it.